Yeah? What?
They persecute us upon the mountains.
Right.
They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
Right, so this man having depopulation plan right now. Depopulation plan now, on the agenda 2030. And I think I bring out now. You know what I mean? And the efficiency and the regular man out here not going to cut it against automation and AI technology, man. You're not that efficient. You have more problem than anything else. Because to the rest of the world, we are the world is a nigga. It's everything negative.
Come here, rising gospel star, Buddha Isabella and guest performer Kukudu. Also some of our local gospel talent backed by the rising gospel band. That's the JCBC Emancipated Gospel
stereotypical view.
This Sunday, August 4th, and according to your town square. Be
You have a
here.
stereotypical view worldwide. Them nation, when them nation are off of our Negro, man. You have a stereotypical view. Them see us violent, lazy, and all the negative above, man, and beyond. And wheresoever you go, trouble break out. But they want to fight. Hey, the Negro want to fight and what? Hey, you ever look a party keep over the beach where they so? How many bitches over there fighting, man? One last year, some of my chicks go up in our club or somewhere. I used to video posted on social media with them fighting. You always see the Negro woman on the internet fighting, man. And niggas think of fun. All fun and games. Know what I mean? Oh, this shit is like exciting. Roll star. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 68. Behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Right?
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
Right, right. So guess what, Lord?
Idols, yes, Lord.
So guess what? So-called white man is gonna put a microchip in you. You know what I mean? Put a Negro under control, man. When they put the microchip in you, then they exterminate your ass. That's what's coming, man. That's what's coming. Huh?
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Dr. Lord, I got the best days. See?
Hey, I know them times, there are gonna be times of Russian, man. Say, hey, some of the times you're not gonna get any Russian, you're gonna be hungry. Your girlfriend are gonna be hungry. Your kids are gonna be hungry. You know what I mean? So even though you take a chip for a solution for the problem, we're gonna be falling, it's not gonna help. Not gonna help. Yeah? Alright.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Alright.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
A great insurrection upon them that fear the Lord. Yeah? Referring to Jake. Hey, and even men will say them are Israelite. Yeah? This one will come brutally, man. Brutally. You go on,
They shall be like madmen, sparing none,
right?
but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Alright, so then shall they be known who are my chosen. Hey, because the Lord has to stand on you. Hey, I don't want to kill a bunch of niggas and feel like say, oh look, here's the thing, we never know them bleed. Just like a spot. Sparta and the mortals them in 300. Yeah? I realize them bleed, they kill enough of them. You know what I mean? When them crackers run up against you niggas and realize that them can take it down in numbers and nothing will happen. You know what I mean? You must continue to do it. I'll continue to do that shit. Because at first, they got appear as if the Lord is with them. You know? Until them buck up in a certain men where you can't breach. Yeah? Then it become obvious what's the deal, man. The real deal will become obvious, man.
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
Yep. Yeah, you have certain men gonna be delivered, man. With families, you know what I mean? Certain brothers, them kids, you know? Gonna be delivered, man. The wives gonna be delivered. Start fresh kingdom and a righteous kingdom. Right. You know what I mean? The rest is just gonna be here, left to die. Yeah? With them nuclear bombs. I see them missiles. Yeah? So when the time of the seasons of war, man. You know, a motherfucker give me a scripture there. Brother, time of war. Because the earth is poised, and the nations coming together to fight a battle on the planet, such a light and nigga never seen before. Yeah?
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1.
Right.
To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
It says that it's a time for every purpose under the heavens, man. We're seeing many years of peace, man. Many years of peace. Peace not long lasting. As a nation, let's see many years of peace, man. Times of war coming, man. Yeah?
A time to be born and a time to die.
Right.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up.
And that's just the order, man. That's how things happen, man. Naturally. You need to tell a man that. A man see that every day. Yeah? One.
And a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Right.
A time to kill and a time to heal.
Right, so a time of killing is coming, man.
A time to break down and a time to build up.
Alright, the Lord is going to break down this society, man. Break it down. You know? Stones and all. Buildings and all.
A time to weep and a time to laugh.
A time of weeping is coming, man. Great warning.
A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing.
Alright.
A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rent and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
Now it's a time of war, man. Yeah, let's all get the nation and getting ready for war. So we got time now. Yeah?
Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet, an alarm against the failed cities and against the towers.
Yeah, in other words, gonna be a scary ass day, man. You know what I mean? Niggas be shitting them pants when they're that day, man. Whole lot of confusion. Gonna be out here, yeah? You do not know what the hell to do. You know what I mean? You make all stupid ass decisions though and get the ass put to death. You know? Why don't I cause some to get put to death? You know?
Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land,
Right?
and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
And America's one of the first to go, man. America's gonna be one of the first to go. You know? Totally destroyed. You know? 99.99999% destroyed. I want to talk about 100% destroyed.
And it's Ezekiel 5 and verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread.
God, hey, see, hey, when this war come, you know what I mean, a lot of people will see gather in these them fast food joints here. You know what I mean, them are gonna stop. Right? Because as the scripture says, the Lord are gonna break the staff of bread. See, and we see that I take time up little by little. You know what I mean? If you watch certain things that take place spiritually, watch it with a spiritual eye, you will know that look, the famine basically take place or take time come into play. You know what I mean? Because right now we're there in a drought, so to speak. You know what I mean? A lot of farmers are complaining about certain crop. Now one of the crop them will get affected a lot is onion, yo. You see me? One time, Salakia, before we go there, so, you see me, what happened is that the onion now come because of the drought. You see me? And the other day, them basically them have to rely upon imported onion. And the other day, one shipment we did for coming never come. You see me? So now onion there again, but guess what? You can't get an onion for $10 again, or even $20. You see me? A $40 up. See me which part me go? A $40 up for your onion now. You see me? And the onion then not big so. And some small something yo. See? And that just apply that scenario there to other things where we consume, like bread, flour, sugar, you know what I mean? And then look at something we get, especially when we get imported, because right? Because most of the things that we consume here in Jamaica imported. And anything can take place. Now we in a time of war. Certain companies can halt a shipment will come over here. You see me? Our next country can basically pirate or seize a shipment that we're supposed to come over here. Say one shipment of flour or one shipment of rice. You know what I mean? That gets seized. You know, so we don't have that for a while. Right? And a lot and the main source Alright, the main food where they on our table in Jamaica is flour, rice, you know what I mean, and chicken. Right? The main thing what Jamaicans eat. Yeah? So it is so easy for the Lord send a famine among the people. Right?
So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, right. And I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it.
Right, the sword that will come up against our people as well as the famine, right, and the beasts and all. See it? Right, yeah, the sword. See, name out some swords where Esau developed, some weaponry where Esau developed, where our people can't come up against. Right? Yeah, missiles, rockets, see, microwave technology, and I mean lasers. Yeah? Not ARs, what do you call it? Drones. We don't have none of them something else, so there's no way we can defend ourselves. Right? And me even talk about Jamaica because we don't even have one army. You see me have about 300,000 or 3,000 man in a Jamaica, 3,000 man in a Jamaica army. Yeah? 3,000. Alright, yeah. See? So we barely even have an army. Me I talk about the men them, the so-called black movement them, the Black Panther and the Black Panther and what they call themselves, ISUPK, the one that were the range and them thing there. And them? See, you have certain groups basically where Esau see them as a threat. See me? I'm if you said, but yeah, he see them as a threat, but them is really no threat. You know what I mean? Because all of them they don't have certain technology, yo. You see me? They don't own missiles. They don't own missiles. You know what I mean? They don't own Salakia. Right, they don't own missiles, they don't own planes, you know what I mean? They don't own drone and them thing there. So how them are going to fight against the so-called white man, yeah? See, there is no survival in this thing. Right, the only survival is through the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know what I mean? Through the spirit of the scriptures, yo. The Holy Spirit. That are the only way to survive. And not many of our people have that power. Yeah?
Jeremiah 16:4. They shall die a grievous death. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
Right. See, so, hey, our people are... Yeah? Hey, the death toll are gonna be so tragic that people even have time to walk and bury nobody. Yeah, and I like with Toby, right? Where he basically go around and if him see a dead Israelite, he bury him and them thing there. You not gonna have nobody to do that. Yeah?
And we just go back to disease.
Right.
Diseases.
God. See? Hey,